The official Dutch military band sometimes performs while riding on bicycles. This is done to pay homage to the band of the so-called WWII Regiment, two Dutch Army regiments of men on two wheels, which existed between 1888 and 1940. In these regiments on two wheels, most of the men were riding bicycles, but there were also motorbikes, including those with machine guns. In 1937, these images were filmed in the center of 's-Hertogenbosch, in front of City Hall, when one regiment celebrated the 15-year anniversary of being stationed in that city. Their home base was Fort Isabella, at the time located in the municipality of 's-Hertogenbosch. The fortress was built in 1614 as part of the fortifications to defend the city. This entrance building dates from 1701. The building and the two cannons in front of it are all that is left of the old fort. Most of the remaining buildings date from shortly after 1917, when the fort was reconstructed as a military compound. The WWII Regiment was stationed here from 1922. The fort is now located in the municipality of Vught, and that town is transforming the former barracks into housing. The monument for the fallen men of the WWII Regiment will stay, and we also find the museum of the regiments here, which opens every Saturday thanks to volunteers. The modest museum, opened in 2014, tells the story of the regiments from the experimental start in 1888. The then new machines, the bicycles, could move people quickly and in silence. Military cyclists were used primarily as scouts and messengers. Thanks to being swift and silent, people on bicycles could also patrol and do reconnaissance. The museum shows many objects, including this important painting on paper. It depicts the origin and development of the WWII Regiment. It was carefully restored in 2021. Further highlights in the museum are a model of the fort and one of the regiment itself. The collection sometimes travels. In the summer of 2022, there was a large exhibition in the World War I pavilion at Haus Doorn, the residence in the Netherlands of the exiled last German Kaiser. If you are interested in old Dutch bicycles and/or military objects, the exhibitions can be a real treat. The motto of the regiments was Snel en vaardig, kalm en waardig, which means swift and skillful, calm and worthy. It can be found on models and remembrance plates. But it is also stated on the monument at the fort in Vught for the fallen men of the WWII Regiment in World War II. When the Nazis invaded the Netherlands in May 1940, 77 men lost their lives. Every year on Memorial Night of May 4th, a wreath is laid at the monument. In 2021, when I filmed this, it was the mayor of Vught who came to lay the wreath. The Nazis demobilized the Dutch army in May 1940, and after World War II the regiment was never reinstated. But this monument honors the men, and the museum makes sure we will not forget the story of the regiments on two wheels.